Dobrý den! In today's video we are going to discuss some words that are typically used in the Czech language, although they are not Czech. I chose 10 loanwords that came from Greek or Latin. They're all neuter gender and they all end in um. These words are mostly used in more formal or academic context, but some of them are very common and we use them in everyday language. So it's definitely good to know about how these words are treated differently from the rest of the Czech words, because they have a special ending that's not Czech, and that means they have different endings for cases, different forms, such as the word Centrum or Muzeum. You use these words in everyday language. Let me show you how to use these words and many more. Jdeme na to! Dobrý den, vítejte na mém kanále Czech by Zuzka, kde vám pomocí angličtiny vysvětluju českou gramatiku. Let's first take a look at these 10 words. Centrum, the center. Muzeum, museum. Gymnasium, that's a type of high school, grammar school that prepares you for university. Gymnasium. Studium, studies. Samostudium, self-study. Vízum, visa. Album, album, can be a music album, it can be a photo album as well. A referendum, Minimum, a minimum. And Palladium, I added this one as well. This is a shopping mall in Prague, but it's pretty popular, so people that live in Prague often refer to this shopping center and they talk about Palladium. So you could also know how to use it in context. We also have Atrium in Žižkov, for example, so this would be the same case. So these are the words that I just showed you, but first I would like to separate them into two groups. You will know why. Like I said, this is not a typical Czech ending for a neuter noun. All of these that I showed you are neuter, so we would say to centrum, to muzeum, etc. So what is important? Whether there is a vowel or a consonant before That's why we have to split these words into two groups, because each group will be treated slightly differently. So, for example, the word centrum, there is a consonant before so we put it in one group. But museum, there is E, which is a vowel. We'll put it in another group. And now, let's take a look at these two words, centrum and museum. They will be our representatives for each group. Let's start with museum, museum. So here's a table with different cases. We have singular and plural. You see that the nominative, the accusative and the vocative are the same. Museum, museum, museum. For the rest of the cases, this ending is dropped. We don't use it. We don't add anything to it. We take the away and then we add a specific ending, which in some of the cases is similar to the Czech modal noun město, but it's like a mixture, so let's not get into this area. But take a look, we have muzea, the genitive, do muzea, for example. K muzeu, the dative. Then the locative is muzeu as well, just like the dative. And the instrumental is muzeum with double E, which we pronounce as muzeum, muzeum. The plural is not used that much, but it's also good to know about it. For example, the plural nominative muzea, dvě muzea. The genitive plural bez muzeí or u muzeí. The dative is muzeím, k muzeím. The accusative is the same as nominative plural, also muzea. Mám rád muzea. Rád navštěvuji muzea. Locative muzeích. And the instrumental smuzei. So that was muzeum, a noun with a vowel before the ending Now let's take a look at centrum, which has a consonant before And you will see it's very similar. The singular forms are identical to muzeum. It is different in the plural forms in some of the cases. Again, you see centrum is the same in the nominative, in the accusative and the vocative case, centrum. Also the plural centra is the same in the nominative in the accusative and in the vocative as well. Centra. So this is the same for muzeum as well. Muzeum, muzea, centrum, centra. The singular forms are the same. We have centra for genitive, do centra. K centru, směrem k centru, that would be the dative. The locative, centru, jsem v centru. And finally the instrumental, s centrem. Now the plural. Take a look at the plural of centrum and museum and you will see the differences. The differences are visible in 4 cases. In the genitive, in the dative, in the locative and the instrumental case. So we could say do muzeí, rád chodím do muzeí, but when you use centrum, you don't say do centrí, you say do center, do center. Dative is also different. Centrum, k centrum, the locative. V centrech versus v muzeích. And finally the instrumental, s centry versus s muzeí. Here the difference is Y versus I. I would say that you really don't need to focus on the plural because I don't think it's used very much. In everyday conversation, if you use these words, they will most likely be in the singular form. So let's take a look at some examples. We will start with the nouns that belong to the museum kind of type. Knihovna je naproti muzeu. Knihovna je naproti muzeu. The library is opposite the museum. Naproti muzeu. That's the dative case. Let's see the noun gymnázium. The most common phrase would be studovat na gymnáziu. Na gymnáziu. Nebo jít na gymnázium, that would be the accusative, which is the same as the nominative. Jít na gymnázium a studovat na gymnáziu. Moje sestra studovala na gymnáziu. My sister studied at a grammar school. Moje sestra studovala na gymnáziu. Na gymnáziu. Now the word studium, studies, in a more academic context. But also if you attend a Czech university, in many cases you will need a special confirmation that you study. It's usually like this little paper that's called potvrzení o studiu. Potvrzení o studiu. So for example, potřebuju potvrzení o studiu. Potřebuju potvrzení o studiu. I need a confirmation of studies or like a proof of studies. This is the locative case. Potvrzení o studiu. Samostudium. When you study by yourself, some subjects could be in the form of a self-study. Výuka probíhá formou samostudia. Formou samostudia. The lessons are in the form of self-study. Výuka probíhá formou samostudia. Samostudia is the genitive case. And Palladium, the shopping mall in Prague. Byli jsme nakupovat v Palladiu. V Palladiu. We went shopping at Palladium. Byli jsme nakupovat v Palladiu. V Palladiu. So this was the first group. Now let's take a look at the second group. Like the word centrum, where there is a consonant before Jdeme do centra. We're going to the center. Jdeme do centra. Do centra is the genitive case. Bez víza do té země nemůžete. You cannot enter that country without a visa. Bez víza do té země nemůžete. Bez víza. Also the genitive case. Fotku si přidal do alba. He added the photo to his album. Fotku si přidal do alba. Do alba, also the genitive case. Now, the word referendum is also used when we talk about the politics. Výsledek referenda byl těsný. Výsledek referenda byl těsný. This is also the genitive case. The result of the referendum was close. Výsledek referenda. Yet another genitive case. Now let's see a different case finally. Minimum. S tím minimem informací nemůžeme pracovat. We can't work with that minimum amount of information. S tím minimem informací nemůžeme pracovat. So I hope that these examples helped you realize how we use these special nouns that are neuter ending in and are loanwords from Latin or Greek. Remember, they have to be neuter and loanwords because we also have some words that are Czech ending in but they are masculine. For example, šum. Noise, like a background noise. Šum, ten šum. Those are Czech words and we treat them as Czech words. Výzkum, ten výzkum. Research. Útlum, ten útlum. Like a decline or recession. Okay, I think this was clear enough, I hope. Now let's practice with an exercise. Take a look at these 6 sentences and your task will be to use the correct case. I made it easy for you and I color-coded each noun, so you don't have to think about what case it is. Here you can see the colors. These are the same colors that I use in my ebook just in case. Pause the video and let's check it. Číslo 1. O víkendu jsme byli v muzeu. Číslo 2. Můj bratr začíná studovat na gymnáziu. These two are locative. Číslo 3. Kvůli dovolené potřebujeme vízum. This is the accusative case, which is the same as the nominative. Číslo 4. Skupina se do Prahy vrací s novým albem. Číslo 5. Každý občan má právo zúčastnit se referenda. Zúčastnit se needs the genitive case. Curiously. Po studiích odešla do Brna. This is all. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and now you feel like you're smarter than before. If you want to master the cases, check out my ebook just in case. Of course, these 10 loanwords are not the only ones that are used in the Czech language, so if you are familiar with more words, write them in the comments and you can use them in the sentence so we can all learn from this. Thank you so much for watching. Děkuju, že jste se dívali. Mějte se krásně a na viděnou za týden. Ahoj!